Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Kezia or Kaz. I like all things makeup and beauty, and today I'm going to show you what I've rotated in my makeup collection, put in my makeup bag to use for the next couple of months, and that is base products, foundations, concealers, highlighters, bronzers. I don't use blushes, so that's the only thing I don't talk about on my channel. I don't use mascaras either, and I looked and I was like, people are asking, do I not use mascara? And I don't a lot. I would like to start, but my eyelashes are too weak and they fall out. Anyways, so without further ado, let's just get on with it. And I'm going to start talking about foundations, and there's a foundation that I want to talk about that I'm absolutely loving at the minute. I pulled it out of my collection. I used it for work when I worked last week. It lasted all day. It's a one that I thought I don't want to use at the minute, but then I'm so happy I pulled it out because I feel like I've missed out. And this is the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. It's SPF 30. It is absolutely fantastic. It is a matte coverage, full coverage matte. Honestly, this stuff lasts. It's comfortable on the skin, and to be honest, I think it smells really nice. And it's in the shade Sahara. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't used this before. It's absolutely fantastic. Not expensive, but not cheap. And I do like number 7 as a brand, but it's very cool toned. You'd think for, and I'll give it a swatch. You'd think for like a Sahara shade. Well, it looks quite warm on the hand, but when you put it on your skin, it looks a bit cool toned, and I love that shade, to be honest. And I got it tested on my skin, and I think I'm going to be using this shade. I just love the smell of that foundation. I'm here for the smells. I'll use this more in, what was I going to say, winter, like autumn, winter, because I like to wear more cool tones as well as warm. But I like in the winter for my makeup to just be able to stay on. But I've noticed that in the winter my skin, it gets very, very dry. So a lot of, what they're called, a lot of moisturisers will be getting used on my skin. And I've noticed at the minute my skin is dehydrated. The sun is drying my skin out, but I've also been using soda cream on my skin to get rid of a few blemishes that I've got. Yeah, guys, a little tip. If you feel like your skin's getting spotty, put foundation, put soda cream all over your skin, sleep in it like a mask, and honestly, your skin will feel good. One thing I will say though, it makes your skin more sensitive to sun. Anyway, next product, and these are new products that I've just got a few weeks ago, and these are products that I need to still test in a separate video. However, a little spoiler, I have used this one, and it is the Collection Lasting Perfection Hydra Boost Anti-Aging Effect Satin Finish. Now this foundation, I've been looking for a satin foundation for ages because I've tested Charlotte Tilbury's and I didn't want to pay her prices because I think her brand is getting ridiculous, or is absolutely ridiculous price for what she sells. And this foundation is full coverage but lightweight formula, increases skin moisture and hydration, and provides a natural healthy glow, buildable and blendable. It says it's full coverage, but you can still build and blend it out. And I have used this, and the finish on this, beautiful on the skin, so I will be using this. Really nice. Can't wait to have my second impressions on it, because I have wore this before. So I will be putting this in a separate video. I am going to be filming a new products, like a full face of new products or products that I haven't used before. So stay tuned for that. And with the same company, Collection, I got this one, and it is the Lasting Perfection SPF 30 matte finish with niacinamide and green tea full coverage foundation. And this one mattifies and redefines pores for a smoother, clearer complexion, and helps control excess oils and shine in a long-lasting way. And it claims it's up to 24 hours wear. So I could do a separate video testing this foundation out and seeing what it's like through the day. I don't know. I might not. So yeah, I'm thinking of wearing these, and I'm really needing to get my foundations used up. Now, a foundation that I've been using all year around, but I've decided I'm going to try and make the most of it since it's summer, and because of the weather being so hot here in the UK, I don't feel guilty putting this on, and it is my Natural Collection Hydration Radiance foundation. This foundation no one ever talks about. A lot of people do not like Natural Collection. I absolutely love Natural Collection. This foundation is absolutely stunning. I could use a foot like just this on my face, and my face would just look so healthy and glowy. And it's only like £2, £3, something like that. So I do need to get a backup of this. But again, I'm just going to use what I've got. It is a few shades too dark for me, so I'll have to use it when I'm tanned, which is fine. But as I say, I do like to have a warm like a warm tone foundation as well. But in the winter, I like to have cool tones and then bronze and contour. But at the minute, I'm kind of, as long as I've got foundations, I'm absolutely fine. So yeah, moving on to primers. And the primer that I'm going to talk about is a primer that I always use. Don't need a lot of this. It is the MUA Pro Base Glow Dew Illuminating Primer. So you could just use this on your face, but I like to wear this with foundation. It's in the shade Spark, and it's with apricot oil, vitamin E, and papaya extract. Again, MUA is a fantastic brand. I really love the brand. Really nice. And as you can see, guys, I haven't got makeup on today because it's too hot in the UK. But I am going to be doing another video, uploading it as well today, because I am going out tonight. So I'm going to do my full face of new makeup, first impressions, second impressions. And I'm going to, whatever I put on my face, even if it doesn't work, well, tough, I'll just have to redo my makeup. But I do need to get some filming done because I have slacked the last couple of days. Next product is again, number 7, the Airbrush Away Pore Minimizing Primer, and it minimizes the appearance of pores, instant airbrushed effect, prolongs the wear of makeup. So it's a lightweight formula, instantly transforms the appearance of your skin by mattifying and blurring pores to create an airbrush look for a flawless looking shine-free complexion. I do like a bit of shine in my foundation, I'm not going to lie. And this foundation is obviously a satin finish, so makes your skin again look satin, which is what it's supposed to do. So I don't like it to look like it's caked on. But normally with my skin, with how uneven my skin texture is, it can make my skin look really uneven. But I try to sort that as much as I can. And the next product is from Lacura, and that is Aldi's brand. And this is the Stay Illuminated Liquid Luminizer and Highlighter. And again, fantastic product. Use this as a highlighter. Could use it on your face, on its own, unless you want to look like a disco ball. I don't want to look like a disco ball. But yeah, really love this product. Let's have a look. It's very pearly tones, so, and I like gold tones, but again, I could use this in like winter for Christmas looks and stuff. So I've got makeup that I use all year round, but there you go. Next, I'm going to move on to concealers, and to be honest, I've only got one that I want to start using, and again, it's the Lacura, and it's the Illumination Touch Concealer. This is what it looks like. It's one of them where you just paint it on. So it kind of has a bit of shimmer to it. I got it in the shade 1, and it says please prime well before use. So I'm guessing this means that it's matte coverage and full coverage. So Okay, I'll do what you say. But yeah, I found this in my collection. I'm going to start using it. Next I'm going to go on to setting sprays. And again, this will be no surprise that I use the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Hydration Hyaluronic Acid Facial Spray. The only downside to this, guys, and I'm going to be honest, I hate the smell of coconut. But, like, if this was anything but coconut, this would be my favourite. So it loses a point because this is, like, even smelling it, it's making us feel sick. So when I'm putting it all over my face, I have to hold my breath. I just don't like coconut. People think I'm weird. I absolutely despise anything coconut. Oh, nah. Anyways, moving on to my face palette. And this is a new product in my collection that I got. It was supposed to be £17. I got this for £3 and it is a highlighter palette, and it is the Insafani highlighting palette. It was on the Prudier website, so I absolutely love it, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, these shades have been used. That one's been used a bit, but it's just so small and cute. It is cruelty free, even though it was made in China, developed in the UK. This palette is probably going to get used quite a bit. Probably not this shade though, because I don't use pink highlighters. I think I'd rather have goldy champagne-y ones, and again white pearly ones, which is fine. But this is really nice. Quite chunky, but again, still nice to use, and I really enjoy it. So I'll be using this. And the two final products is from Profusion, and the palette I've got is the highlighting palette, and it is the highlighter makeup case, and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, the brushes just fell out. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shades. You've got your creams, but I haven't used the creams, I just use the powders. This one never gets used. This one I might use as an eyeshadow topper. This one I could use an eyeshadow topper. These ones mixed together are perfect to make a nice highlighting shade. Again, when I'm tanned, really, really nice. And I got it from Home Bargains. So yeah, I would recommend everything in my collection that I've showed you. I just can't believe there's things that I've found in my collection that I've been looking at and didn't think once to pull out. But I'm also really, really wanting to use up all my face products. So yeah. Next, and the final product is my contour palette, and this is what it is. Again, Profusion. You've got some cream products there. I use this is like a lightening up shade. I use these as contour. Sometimes I use this shade as a bronzer. My skin is very pale, so when I'm tanned I can usually dip into these three or this one. Again, guys, I don't wear expensive brands on my face because I just think, like the likes of Charlotte Tilbury, like there's a lot of drama with her. I think some of the makeup out there is really overpriced, but then again, that's just my preference. Not everyone has to agree, but I'm trying to use all my makeup, and I'm thinking as well, again, I haven't confirmed it, of maybe in, sorry guys, I'm lost for thought, in autumn, winter, I'm going to start doing usage goals as well as my project pans on foundations, highlighters, concealers, things like that. See how far I get with them. I haven't confirmed that yet, but yeah, I've still got my eyeshadows to concentrate with. So if I can have a new lease of life for autumn, winter, that would be really good. Because I know for a fine fact, guys, that in winter, these will be getting used the most. Again, would use this one. I could mix them all up together, but I know for a fine fact this one is getting kept out till winter, because this foundation is actually one of my favourites at the minute, and I can't believe I didn't think. To be honest, I wore this when I was at work, and it just lasted us the full day. My skin looked really healthy. I actually had someone compliment my skin, saying that I looked really healthy and I looked quite young. Thank you very much. That was one of my work colleagues. Thanks, chick. Really appreciated that. But then again, you know, I think foundations these days can be really expensive. Again, I can't believe I've just found a cheaper alternative for a satin foundation. And I only use makeup that is cruelty free. And, you know, I just think brands, as I've said this so many times, there's no excuse for brands not to be cruelty free. I hate the fact that there's still animals out there getting tested when there's other things that they could be doing to, like, you know, and I just think, you know, whatever their culture is, fine. But yeah, again, I'm not going to make judgment, but that just personally to me, don't do it. But yeah, guys, that's it from me. If you please liked what you've seen, please like and subscribe. It would help us a lot. And if you have any recommendations of foundations that are lightweight, like dewy, please let us know, because I have not got any dewy lightness apart from this one in my collection. If you can, please comment in the comment section. Thank you, guys. Bye.